Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
Shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show. Welcome, folks, young and old and young. Do we have anyone else listening? Probably not. Anyway, we're here today to speak to you about potentially the hottest game console of 2017.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I haven't heard anything out of Xbox, Microsoft, or Sony PlayStation front.
I have not.
We're talking about the Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Now, I brought
new.
this up. This is new to Cerny.
To me.
Now, the Nintendo's last, they have the DS, like the handheld.
And they just, over Christmas, they came out with like the NES Classic. So it was something that you could, it was just like the old Nintendo console.
Yes.
And you plug it in your TV and it preloaded like 80 games, 30 games.
It's insane. It just is kind of a testament to how far technology has come in the past, 20, 30 years probably.
I think it's 30.
30 years?
30, yeah. Fuck.
Nintendo was the OG video game company.
Or
Atari.
Did you have it? Atari was before our time.
Okay.
I think Nintendo was... I remember being like 7 years old playing Nintendo.
Cerny, you know my upbringing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. 2012, my parents bought me the Sega Genesis. And no, I had Sega Genesis, so that's not Nintendo. That's Sega. And then probably my fondest video game memories, the N64.
Okay.
I love that shit. That was great. And Nintendo, since the N64 has kind of been...
I never got the... I had the Nintendo.
The OG...
yeah, I think that actually was my dad's.
Super NES?
No, it was the OG Nintendo.
The gray and black with the rectangle remotes.
Where you have to pull the game out and blow on right on that thing and put it back in when it's getting frozen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario. I remember playing Zelda with my dad. We would do the story mode, and him and I would take on story mode.
And then GameCube came out, and that was kind of a bust, I feel, right? Nintendo GameCube.
We're going to GameCube now.
And then the Wii. The Wii was very revolutionary.
It was, yes.
And it started this whole thing of like the Xbox Connect, and the PlayStation had the same thing where you're basically more interactive,
like
live action. You could bowl, and you actually move the bowling, and you could box, and you're actually punching.
Yeah.
I feel that whole
quasi virtual
came
reality.
And gone a little bit.
Yeah.
Like they're not. I've noticed Xbox isn't making like the Kinect thing anymore, and PlayStation's not doing that.
It's not the forefront of there.
I think now the 4K is the big thing.
Rub it in my face.
Sorry. So anyway, this is the Nintendo Switch. We have the trailer up here. We'll put this on chipandcernshow.com.
Okay.
But this is for the first time for Cerny to see. So this guy is on his couch. He's playing Zelda, which was a great Nintendo 64 game.
And it was a great Nintendo game.
So the classic Nintendo graphics are not going to blow your dick off. They're not 4K. It's not crazy, right?
Oh, Switch.
So he's playing console on his TV. Oh, slides the handles out.
Oh.
Picks up what is essentially a Game Gear, a big iPad. So you slide the controller, and then you could dock this thing at your house.
Okay.
And continue to play on. So you have put the games in, and
almost looks like a
it's like
SD card.
Yeah, it's like if you had the iPad Mini, and there's two controllers on the side. Like that's how big it looks.
Oh, and you took them off,
and you can kind of play.
So it's like a Wii.
So what? The trailer's 3 minutes long, but basically it's showing this guy go from his home, traveling around.
And now he's back.
Now he's back home and he docks it.
Docks it on his
and it
4K
booms.
TV that I don't have.
So, Cerny, first impressions on this.
Oh, you know what? Fuck, I saw this commercial.
It was on the Super Bowl as well.
Okay, shame on you, Nintendo, because that commercial didn't grab. I remember now that I've seen it.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to ring a bell. Now I know what it is. So your ad department needs to be fired. Your marketing department.
So it launches early May 3rd, I think. March. For a cool 300 bones. So Cerny, what say you about this Nintendo Switch? Did it grab you? Are you needing to have one, or are you gonna keep
cool.
it with the Xbox?
I'm gonna keep it with Xbox. I'm not a big enough gamer to where I need to take it. Now I can see, because at first when he was like riding his bike and like pausing his bike ride to play, give me a fucking break.
Right,
Come on,
we're
dude.
already trying to catch Pokemon.
Yeah, that's exactly
we can't be
that's what I'm saying. I'm
conquering
trying to catch Pokemon.
the Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. But for a flight or something like that, I could see doing something like that. I'm not a big enough gamer to
get into it. Now, Cerny lives here and he's driving to work.
Yes.
I take the bus to work, so I'm on the bus for an hour.
Okay.
In the morning and on the way home. I could totally see me grabbing this and playing on the way to work.
Yes.
Or on the ferry or on the bus.
That's why like the plane. Yeah. Traveling.
Right.
Yes.
Traveling, you could. So I do like that you can dock it at home and then take it with you. Like, that's pretty cool. I don't know what the situation is like here.
True.
If it's going to be, 8 hours. I have a feeling it's going to be 2.
8 idle hours.
Right, yeah. 8 hours of, just being on, like, with the black screen. But now, the cool thing about Nintendo is a lot of the games are a little bit, they're not as elaborate. Like, it's kind of geared a little bit more towards kids.
Simple.
A little simpler, not crazy graphics. Like,
Gears of War.
Yeah, a 6-year-old can't really play Call of Duty because it's a little much. But a 6-year-old could probably get into any Nintendo game.
Now, don't judge me, but I took on Jeffrey in Call of Duty.
How did he do?
Not very good. But that's
Does he get can he control the character pretty well?
good enough to where he'll shoot the chickens in the walls and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But we get a sidetrack.
So, like, if you were playing Mario Kart or something, he could totally handle the Mario Kart.
Oh, yes.
Probably.
Now, we play on Xbox 360 Disney Infinity.
Okay.
So you're basically you put the characters on, or Skylanders.
Okay.
We have like a little figure and you put it on like a.
Disney's doing that same thing too?
Yeah.
Genius business model
I know,
there.
we gotta keep updating this shit. Yeah.
They really got you. So what does the Disney one do? You play in the Disneyland? The Disney
some
World?
sort of like story box or the toy box, or they call it. Like,
Okay.
you can build shit or ride, drive vehicles or fight bad guys.
So you would buy like a Buzz Lightyear one and do
yeah.
it?
So
or?
he likes to do Baymax from the Big Hero 6.
Okay.
So it's movie's not a bad movie, but
Right.
he likes to be because he can fly and shoot his fists
Okay.
and I play with him and I like to. I'll be Chewbacca and I'll shoot him once.
Oh, right, because Disney, yeah.
And,
So you have a Chewie figurine, and then you have this
Baymax thing. Yeah.
Baymax. Okay. Nice. I'm kind of psyched about this because one, about the Nintendo Switch. 300's a bit. You can get an Xbox One, a brand new Xbox One S for like $250 now, right? Because
Yeah.
we were
Yeah,
over the holidays. Black Friday sales were coming and going, and Cerny and I, we probably should have pulled the trigger, but we restrained. Yeah, 300 could be tough.
Now, Nintendo, you're going to make like 100,000 units. Is that it? On your ass is out.
That won't be enough, you're saying.
Exactly.
Where'd you see that?
I'm
You're guessing. Okay. So I don't know what games they're launching with at first. That couple It weighs 10 or 11 ounces pretty much, so that's not too bad.
That's light.
Yeah, I mean, I could totally see if someone, I don't know, for 300, I could get like an iPad for 300.
Yeah, it's a little pricey.
But it can also be at home too. Like imagine if there was an Xbox thing like this and you could play Call of Duty.
Okay, so this is true. Since we're going over that, we're breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. If it was Xbox, I would do it too.
And I would imagine you'll be able to download games to it, kind of like you can an iPad.
Yes.
So is it the Nintendo games that you're not that crazy about?
No, I like the original, but I had never really got past. I never got into. I did love GoldenEye.
Yeah.
But the GameCube, with Star Fox. And all that
Lost
shit,
me on that. And the Super Mario Smash Brothers is fun.
That
like
is
where
fun.
all the characters kind of fight, and it's
Yeah.
like a gaming thing.
But that was when I don't know about you, but you go to your friend's house,
Right.
at it, and you'd have you stay up all night playing that shit.
Yeah,
And you'd be a group of you.
that's true. Now, one thing I will say, Nintendo Switch, I could see the not toddler, probably won't be playing this, but I could get the wife into playing Nintendo
Yeah.
a little easier than I can get her playing
Xbox.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So there's that aspect. If it's more of a family gear thing potentially,
Yes.
I don't foresee myself back in the day when we would stay up into 3 a.m. playing Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
I can't really see myself playing Zelda like that on the Nintendo Switch or Super
No.
Mario or anything. But Call of Duty for somehow really grabs you and immerses you in that. Must be all the little shit talking racist teenagers on Xbox Live. But
Yeah, and I think that also maybe because we played baseball, you got to end on a good one.
yeah. And if that's for Chip and Cern, there's a few and far between on Call of Duty.
2 and 14.
Yeah.
2 kills and 14 deaths was
I had.
a regular record for me.
I'm trying to sell my Xbox since we're talking about gaming consoles.
Okay.
I have an Xbox 360. I think we pretty much have the same.
Yeah.
one. It's
yeah.
like 8 years old.
Yeah, I had
Probably.
I had the white one. Is that what you had?
No, mine's black.
Okay, so I had the white one.
Okay.
I had a black one too. I think I got a black one.
Yeah.
And one of the kids was using it, and they said, "Why is there a red ring?"
Oh,
I said,
no.
Just the way, guys.
Right.
Like, no, what does that mean? I go, the red ring of death.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Rip.
It's fine.
Now the Xbox One S, sexy, very sexy,
It's
4K.
calling. It's calling.
I don't know how much longer I can put it off. When you're talking to your wife and you're like, oh, I'm at Target. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to get a Xbox One and then a couple things for the kid and some diapers. She's like, what? And I'm like, oh, nothing.
Nothing.
And you just want her to I'm just waiting for her to like, oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Really? Did you hear me?
So,
You try to, it's funny because you try to sneak it in.
right.
In the regular, but then
They're
what
usually
was that?
keen on this.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
it was like, go ahead. Like, okay, now did you hear me?
Right. Repeat back what you thought you heard. So let's see. Is there any? Will you check if there's any upcoming PlayStation new Xbox? New Xbox. Let's see. 2017. Rumor maybe? Is there like Xbox? Ooh, Xbox Project Scorpio. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Oh, geez. I might be holding off until holiday 2017. I'm just going to play. Let's see here. It's not. Okay, good. Okay, so this is Microsoft has confirmed, quote-unquote, Project Scorpio. The console will deliver 6 teraflops of computing capacity.
What?
What's a teraflop?
I don't know.
Is that what?
Is it bigger than a terabyte?
Let's see. Teraflop. Is a. Oh my god, I have no fucking idea. What is a teraflop and what does it mean? I think they just almost made it up. It's a unit of computing speed equal to 1 million floating point operations per second.
Wow.
Now, what does that mean in English? I have no fucking idea. So the Xbox is going to have true 4K resolution, Well, that's great.
It'll match your TV. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be out apparently in holiday 2017. Let me see. It was announced at the E3. It'll be more powerful, 4 times more powerful than the current Xbox One. Wow, that's pretty ridiculous. And it will be 40% smaller than the current model and include 4K.
Wow.
Oh, let's see. I found the PS4 for you, Cerny.
I have PS5.
Oh, I mean PS Neo.
Oh.
Is that it?
I see.
Oh, this is old.
PlayStation 5. Let's see its release date.
PlayStation 5. And look at this.
So this says.
Where do you want? Tech Radar?
I was on there.
Okay.
But I got bounced off there, so get back on there.
All right, so the Xbox Project Scorpio, 4 times as powerful. That's pretty legit. Now, Cerny, we have come to the realization now that we have families, we are not really logging as many hours on the consoles as previous.
It wasn't. Now, remember the days when the new Call of Duty would come out.
Oh.
And at this point in time, we were old enough to buy beer. So remember we would buy like a 6er or a 12er. And Chipper lived in San Francisco. And I lived in Sacramento. So we would connect virtually. We'd put our headsets on. What kind of beer you got? Let's do this.
Just start knocking them back. And we would be pre-ordering. We would get it launch day.
Yes.
Shell out the $75, get the game, and wrap it with youthful enthusiasm.
Take the day off of work.
I mean, I think I might have called out sick. I'm sure when that happened, but it was every Call of Duty that we did this. Oh, I have this one. No, I don't. I have this. Oh my God.
That's the one.
I used to have the Xbox 360, the OG white one, with Cerny's 2005 when it came out. The one that I have now.
Yeah, I have that one now.
You have this one?
The
360S launched June 2010.
Wow.
Fuck. It's cool because it has touch. You don't even have to press the button.
Yeah, it's kind of. I do like that. It's kind of cool.
I mean, when we make the jump, a 7-year in technology jump, might blow our dicks off.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this.
It might blow our dicks off.
Now, there's a big, you're either all in on the PlayStation or you're all Xbox. Does Statboy Dana, does he have both?
No, Statboy Dana he just got the Xbox One S.
Okay. Where is he?
Statboy. Yeah.
Statboy Dana.
Yeah. He has the Xbox.
Because the 4K.
Yeah, and I believe it was a birthday present that he got from.
Oh, the lady.
From his lady. Yeah.
That's nice. That's very good.
So, I do. So I think PlayStation and Xbox are kind of like Apple and Android.
Okay.
You got one of the.
You're not a.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't have a Droid phone and then an iPad. You're either all in on the one, and then I don't know the exact titles, but
unless you're a Benedict Arnold, like my brother.
He's a flopper.
Remember he was against Apple. Apple was the worst. There were a bunch of clowns, and now he's all Apple. And
I mean, your brother, he's kind of a.
Actually, he was an Xbox guy, and now he has a PlayStation.
I don't know. We need to have him.
He has no morals.
He doesn't, and he has no scruples either. I know PlayStation has MLB, not network, but MLB the show, exclusive to only that console, and then Xbox has their FIFA or whatever the fuck their exclusive games are.
Sure, NFL since they all have pros.
Yeah, that's true. So what do you think? What stats do you have on the PS5 yet?
Let me see. PS5.
Let's see. I would guess that it's going to have 4K.
Oh yeah, they say it's going to be 4K
VR.
VR, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
So it'll be it's supposed to be 4K compatible.
What's funny about the VR stuff is remember when you were a kid and your mom was like, "Don't sit so close to the TV."
Yeah.
And then now you're fucking looking at your TV's in front of your eyes.
So
and no one says anything about like it burning your retinas out. Yeah.
What form will PS5 take? It's been suggested that future consoles will take radically different.
What is this?
I don't know. Radically different forms.
Okay.
The advances in the cloud computing. Ooh. You stream games.
Streaming.
That would be interesting, I think.
So Dana, he was telling us. There we go. Oh, that's what that noise was. Dana was telling us that the Xbox games, now you technically don't even need to buy the disc. That's how far out of the fucking game Cerny and I are.
We both looked at each other. We were like, excuse me?
What?
He's saying, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying.
And your console has a hard drive on it. So 250 gigs, 500 gigs, 2 terabytes, whatever the fuck you want. And you basically download the game. And Dana was saying, when you get the game, like don't expect to play it right when you get home because you're downloading for hours.
Yeah, that's
because you have to download all this content.
That is lame. I mean, I guess I get it when it's all done. It's probably better because nothing's big pain in the ass is finding the fucking disc.
It's all scratched up.
Or it's like in different cases. Cause you want to find the case and figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, but the game should let you play off the disc locally, and then it should be downloading in the background. I don't fucking really know.
I do agree with that.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Microsoft, take those.
Yeah. We're available for consulting.
Yes. So I think it's probably going to be, from what I gather here, so the CPU and GPU, they'll upgrade those.
Okay.
So I think it'll be maybe close to Xbox's upgrade.
Yeah, obviously it'll probably be, they're going to try to make it
one differentiator would be the VR.
The VR, I could see that. I think the VR thing's kind of like faddish.
Yeah, I'm not
the fad.
Fucking VR was, when we were little, everyone was all in a
right. Unless you wore the goggles and then you had the controller.
Yeah.
And you were like in fucking college, that could be fucking cool, but that would be, you get fucking PTSD on that shit. Especially me and Cerny, how often we're dying in Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
It worked. Now, how do you feel about the size of the, I don't care if they make it smaller, it's going in my, TV credenza or whatever the fuck that's called.
If it's the slim ones, I kind of like that. The small, slim. I mean, that's cool. I like that. But again, it doesn't
I don't
matter.
need anything I want a controller that connects well, and I want a good
wireless controller.
Yeah, wireless.
I'm probably, if and when I get the Xbox, I'm on Xbox here still.
Okay, yeah, I'm too. I think where our allegiance lies in Xbox.
The Xbox One, I think.
Or the One 2.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Who knows?
Whichever one.
Whatever it's called.
My fancy. I'm gonna upgrade. Get those nice sweet headphones with
the Turtle Beach.
Yes.
I have those as well. I had them for my old one.
Yes.
They're very nice. Now here's something I would think the technology's here. Bluetooth, either console or a thing, and you just use whatever Bluetooth headset you have.
Oh, okay.
Now they won't like that because they won't be able to sell headphones. I mean, they will sell headphones, but everyone's going to have their Bluetooth, their Beats or their Sony or whatever you have, and they're just going to use that. But I do like the Turtle Beach ones are cool. But those, you're spending, let's say, $300 on the console. These nice headphones, the wireless ones, they're another $100, $150 probably.
Yeah.
But it does definitely help
especially with Call of Duty, because it actually does kind of where the guys walking.
It has, almost surround sound feeling. And then, if the wife's on the computer next to you or the kid's sleeping, you don't want your fucking AR-15 thing going off and waking the kid up.
There's some guy in the background. Fuck that!
Yeah,
shut him
there's
first.
so much shit talking and all this shit. It's just it's probably better that it's contained to just your ears.
Yeah,
to handle it.
There's some online bullies.
There is some cyber bullies for sure. And we'll have to come up with a new clan tag for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But how much is the new Call of Duty game?
Is it $80?
Yeah, 80.
Yeah.
Wow. We got a good. Oh, is this the space one?
Yeah, but it also has the digitally remastered Modern Warfare 3.
I think we would just play that one
Yeah,
because that's the one. Now,
so James got it for PlayStation. And I said, "How's the game?" I texted him. He said,
"Don't know.
I'll just play the old one."
Well, because this was the thing of like, I mean, if someone said, "Hey, are you good at video games?" I would say, "Not really.
Not at all."
Like, it's fun. I play for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Once a week or whatever, and then I'm kind of done. That's how I am now.
Yeah.
And I'm so far behind. These people literally play for 24 hours, and they have the maps memorized. And I guess maybe my brain doesn't work that way.
No,
But it would take Cerny and I so long to understand the maps and everything, and we would still get fucking worked.
In our heyday, we memorized the fucking maps.
Yeah.
And we still got worked.
Maybe it was just we're so aggressive. Like,
I know.
either as soon as I would respawn, I'm just charging forward.
Spray and pray, spray and pray. And then we yelled at the people that are sitting off the corner of the fucking campers.
Snipe at
my brother, so he was playing. He was all he was playing the old one. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, right now I'm playing the bog. And I was like,
oh,
I remember. So I started coming back. I was like, oh, I remember that. It's the one with the bus or something, right?
And like just about the time that Cerny and I were like starting to master these maps, that's when the next Call of Duty would come out, and we'd have to reset, and then you would be fucking finally. We're like, okay, we're above 500, or we're in the top third of the leaderboard at the end, and then it's like, oh no, we got to reset because we got to learn all the new shit going on. So it's just fucking brutal. But so we started with Nintendo Switch, and that got us into consoles. I could see me having Nintendo Switch and Call of Duty. And Xbox.
I can see that too, for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can, because I can see. I do like your point where it's like the family games.
Yeah.
So you can play games that. So in our house, we start to play, and it gets a little competitive on who's better.
Sure. Yeah.
Now if it was Call of Duty, now, like you said, although I'm terrible in the nerd world, Call of Duty.
In the Cerny world, supreme. In the Cerny household, you reign supreme.
Yeah, I reign supreme. So I can see where I would use that for, collaborative, family games.
I think, and PS5, $400. PS4 Pro is $400.
Oh boy,
what's so good about it? I don't know.
4K.
Upgradable or not? 4K. Oh, isn't Assassin's Creed only on PlayStation?
I think so. You ever play that game?
I want to say yes, but how would I have played it? Maybe it is on. What
it's the older one.
PlayStation exclusive games?
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, here we go. We have the IGN exclusive PS4 versus Xbox One games. Okay. Blue is PlayStation 4. We'll call any great ones that we see. So far, no good.
Yeah.
Bloodborne, does that sound familiar? Not really.
No. But I think you're really shooting yourself in the foot.
I know. God of War.
God of War.
That's a big. Gran Turismo, that driving game.
Oh, okay.
I can see that being
I
fun.
remember playing that. No, I had the original. So I had Nintendo, and then I had PlayStation.
Okay.
But that was the very first one. And I had Gran Turismo or whatever.
And MLB The Show. So my brother has PlayStation just for the MLB The Show game.
Okay. I get that.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really. Where's the Xbox games? Is there not? Any game in green or blue is oh.
I didn't see any green. So.
I didn't either. I'm like, geez, what are we?
Okay, so.
Oh god. There's no games there. Well, maybe we know PS4 exclusive. Okay. Go. We're down.
Okay.
Are we missing page 2 or something? Xbox One exclusive games? Oh, it's undergoing maintenance for the.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe we should just fucking read it. So whatever. All right. We lost our clip there. So I think Chip and Cern are are Xbox people, potentially Nintendo Switch. If it's on sale, like around the holidays, and the kid is a little older, I could see me snagging it. I'm questioning the battery life on it.
They'd have to iron that out for me too.
But I guess if I'm only, if you're in a long car ride, if you're going to LA and it's 8 hours, I don't think it's going to hold up that well anyway. So.
No, unless now does it have a portable charging, or is it only charging at home docking station?
I would guess it has USB or USB-C charging. Yeah, you could just plug it into the car. Okay. That could be.
If not, Nintendo, you can fix your shit.
Yeah. March 3rd. I'll let my buddies get it and play it. I wonder, do you think Dana is on it, and Joe? What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think Dana. Joe probably. Is Joe a video game?
No,
not really.
He never played Call of Duty or nothing like that.
That's right. Tony.
He's a gamer.
Xbox though, or
yes,
or like PC, PlayStation. Okay.
No, remember he had I don't know.
Anyway, board games for Tony. Anyway, we at the Chip and Cern Show would like to know what console you prefer, and are you excited about this Nintendo Switch thing, or what are you doing?
What's your game? What's your game preference?
And we touched on it very briefly, but I'm looking, every time I go to Target, I'm looking for that Nintendo Classic thing that you plug in that has like 80 games on it.
Me too.
What is it?
NES.
$75 or $50?
59, 60 bucks.
Not bad.
No.
This would have cost you $1,000 back 30 years ago. And now $60.
$60.
And you have every game they fucking made. Mike Tyson's Knockout.
Oh.
Ooh, that would be legit. Or some WWE.
I know they have Zelda.
That'd be awesome.
Wait.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Street Fighter.
Oh,
fuck. I gotta find this thing. Where is this? Toys R Us probably too has it, I think.
I've looked it. I swear to God, I looked everywhere.
Find it. I'm sure they're on Craigslist like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
like Hatchimal. Anyway, so we're Xbox people. We'll probably dabble in Nintendo Switch if it looks cool enough and it is cool. But let us know. Chip and Cern Show at gmail.com, Twitter, Facebook. We just got Instagram.
Everything Chip and Cern Show.
Everything. Very good. We are also selling hats and t-shirts and stickers on chipandcernshow.com/shop. And then we just recently added our a limited edition print from the Elemental Supply Co.
Very cool.
From the collaborative that we did with them a couple episodes ago. So check that episode out. Check out elementalsupplyco.com.
Yes.
And chipandcernshow.com/shop for all things Chip and Cern. And fuck it, if you buy a shirt, we'll throw something in for you, I'm sure. Black Friday sales. Still.
All year round, Black Friday.
All year round. And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.